I wanted to share with you some information on some research that was recently published in the British Journal of Sports Medicine that some individuals upon reading it will find it quite surprising. Others will find it very shocking. But for you, I want it to be empowering. And the reason I say that is because when you're dealing with your body and your goal is to achieve the best performance of your life, your success is going to be determined in part by number one, understanding and knowing that you have a problem. Number two, identifying specifically what that problem is, and then taking the course of action in order to arrest or eradicate that problem totally. And you know, when you're dealing with the human body, you have every reason to be optimistic in your pursuit of regaining your health, because the body's been fearfully and wonderfully made, and it's been made to be well. That's its default, if you will. So getting back to this report, it simply stated that your ability to balance or the loss of ability to maintain your balance may determine how long you're going to live. And from this research, they stated that people that were unable to maintain their balance over a 10-second period were twice as likely to die within 10 years. Now that in and of itself, face value, that's quite shocking. They went on to state that, or how this was done, with the research, they found that the failure rate was more than 20%. And some of the things that contributed to the failure was, of course, age. So the older we become, it's like our mobility, our flexibility, our strength, it tends to decrease as we go through time, as it is with balance as well. So they saw that when the individuals were in their 50s and beyond, their ability to balance was on one leg was severely reduced. And it's unbeknownst to those people too, because you know they're able to walk through life, they're able to ambulate, get up, sit down, move around, ascend and descend stairs. However, when they were challenged in a 10-second one-leg balance test, they failed. It went on also to state that some of the things that promoted or was common among those that failed were people that were overweight or obese had a higher rate of failure than others that were healthier. And also there was a threefold increase of those that were type 2 diabetics. That what they were saying is that the people that had type 2 diabetes were 3 times as likely to fail this test than those that were not diabetics. This is quite amazing, actually, and as I said, it can be very empowering, because when you realize these things, then you also understand that there are things that you can do in order to reverse this or to eliminate it. Also, so those people were at the higher risks and they had the higher mortality rates. And you know, with falls, if you lose your balance, you're more likely to fall. And they went on to state with the fall, there are complicating factors that can follow. Well, primarily fractures, right? And when the person is, as they age, as we go through life and we have a fracture, it's a lot more critical or serious, if you will, than it would be if you're younger and your body is stronger and it's easier for it to respond in a much quicker fashion. But with an older individual, when they fall, they have the fractures or are more likely to fracture a bone. When they fracture the bone, it's going to take longer time and for their body to heal. If they have these other factors, if they're obese, if they're overweight, if they have type 2 diabetes, those are complicating factors that are going to hamper their ability to recover. It's going to affect their body's ability to produce blood, to produce new blood, because many of the flat bones of the body are where the body produces or creates new blood. Also, they lose their independence. They're no longer to take care of themselves. And many of those individuals end up in assisted living facilities. And unfortunately, there's a high percentage of those individuals in assisted living that never recover from the injury and return to an independent life. This is all preventable, though. That's the great news. That's the really, really good news. So for you, and I know you're interested about your health, we have a link. If you want to contact our office, you give us your email address. We'll be more than happy to send you this link. When you open up the link, you'll find a video there where a young lady in the video will demonstrate to you how to do these balance tests. And then you can go ahead and take the test in the convenience and in the comfort of your own home. When you do that, you'll find out whether you pass or fail simply. And if you have failed and you're interested in doing something about it, then please don't hesitate in contacting our office. There's no cost, there's no obligation. We can help you out. We can assess where you are in regards to your inability to balance yourself, and then we can take the necessary steps in order to help you to regain that balance and to continue in life with a greater sense of peace and well-being. All right? So I want to thank you for this. Again, this is simply stated, the people that were unable or failed the 10-second balance test were twice as likely to die within a 10-year period. We can send you a link. You can do this test in the convenience and the comfort of your own home. And then also, if you're interested in finding out what you can do about it, why, our door is open to you, and we are available to help you. So, because our goal is to help you to achieve the best performance of your life. Thank you so much once again for allowing me to share this information with you. And until the next video, and as always, God bless.